Okay, so I just want to talk about people disliking you and how you can tell. And so yesterday I was watching a video on a channel called Free Flowing Talks. It was this woman. She was talking about um, how what people would do to show that they dislike you and how that works, and and her experiences with it. And so it made me think about some of the things where I could tell that somebody disliked me. For example, um, I was watching her videos for a while, free flowing talks, with that woman talking about different aspects of her experiences in life and stuff, and how some of it relates to what I went through. But it was just something about her that I just I just felt like she wouldn't like me. I could sense that she wouldn't like me just based on her demeanor. And I think that she talks about the Bible and stuff, and about God. I think the way I can kind of tell that she might be a Jehovah's Witness. I'm not 100% sure, but she might be a Jehovah's Witness. And the thing about me and Jehovah's Witnesses are that we don't see eye to eye. I don't believe in what they believe in. I'm not trying to. I think the Jehovah's Witnesses are cultists. So I have family members who are Jehovah's Witnesses who I don't see eye to eye with, and that if they ask me for a favor, I charge them for it. So, just because we don't see eye to eye, and and from what I've heard and what I've read, a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses would even excommunicate their own families and kick them out of the house just because they're not following um what they're raised to believe. So that's why I don't see eye to eye with people who are Jehovah's Witnesses. And plus, this woman, she seemed to have conspiracy theories, and I don't believe in conspiracy theories. I actually had a girlfriend um, over a decade ago that she believed in that conspiracy theory stuff, and it just wasn't. I didn't really care for it. I was just going along with her. I was just agreeing with her, just to get my sexual pleasure out of her. So and once things became intolerable for me, I just split from her. We haven't talked since. You know, but that's another lesson that I might talk about in another video. But anyway, on that channel, Free Flowing Talks, I could tell that this woman doesn't like me, because every time I put a comment under her video on different topics that she talked about, she never likes any of my comments. And so, you know, that's how I can tell that she doesn't like me. And I'm not really surprised, because just based on her demeanor, I can tell that we wouldn't get along if we were in the same room. We wouldn't see eye to eye on things. So yeah, that's one reason why I never subscribed to her channel, just because I could sense that she doesn't like me, and I wouldn't, even though I can understand some of the things she's talking about. As we wouldn't be friends. Basically, we would not get along. So yeah, but yeah, I'm used to being disliked. So it's not something new to me at all. You know, and years ago I used to actually wonder why people dislike me so much. Just because you know is it my demeanor or what? But as I've grown older, I realized that it's just not worth it for me to even care about why people dislike me. Because when I'm doing what's best for myself, I'm gonna make at least some people not like me. And so if they're not doing anything to help me pay my bills or enrich my life in some kind of way, I just don't care about the feelings of people who don't do anything for me. So yeah, that's just something that I've experienced in my life. And one way you can tell that somebody doesn't like you as well is just you have to watch people's interactions. You don't, if they're not actually calling to check up on you and stuff, and offering to help you out in some kind of way. If they're just calling you just to just to ask you for something, or just to talk so that they can have somebody to talk to and whatnot, or basically just use you, you know, they don't really like you. You know, people who like somebody will actually do something for that person, not just use them. Just remember, you don't have to like somebody in order to use them. You can actually hate somebody and use them at the same time. There is several examples of that, which I'm not going to talk about in this video, but just look throughout history, see for yourself. But yeah, I've actually watched a channel about a guy who I think is a racist, but he talks about some things that benefits my life. Again, I didn't subscribe to him. I think his channel was called Coach Red Pill. You know, that guy, he actually got killed in Ukraine back in 2023, I think. He was speaking out against the Ukrainian government, and was supporting Russia, and the Ukrainian authorities came and arrested him and put him in jail. And during that time, I guess they say he caught pneumonia, and that's how he died, in jail. But before all this, he used to have a channel. He used to have a channel up where he would talk about red pill content, where he talked about men's issues and stuff, and how to improve. I never subscribed to him because I've actually heard him say the N-word in some of his videos. So that's where I came to the conclusion that he's a racist. So, you know, but some of the things that he did say was valuable to me. So I did use what he had to say about, you know, self-improvement and how to navigate the world of dating women. So, you know, so yes, his channel and the other channel that I was just talking about at first, those are the ones I will never subscribe to, just because I don't see eye to eye with the creators, with those content creators, you know. So yeah, and that's another example where you don't have to like somebody in order to gain value out of that person's content, and you don't even have to pay or even support their content. You can just listen and learn what they have to say, and take it from there, and use it for your own benefits. And that's exactly what I've been doing. So if Free Flowing Talks have a problem with it, then that's on you. I don't care. She told me not to tag her in my videos anymore, but I'm gonna continue to do so. I'm gonna tag her in this video just because it benefits me. I don't care about how she feels about it, because I know that she doesn't like me, and she would do what she could to not benefit me. But there's really nothing she can do to stop me from tagging her. So I'm gonna continue to do what benefits me on my channel. Okay then, like, subscribe, share, and have a good day.